It's difficult to realize that some people don't like me for who I am. I'm not saying that everyone feels this way, but it feels like too many people are afraid of me because I am a young black boy.
I know it get heavy sometimes, for real. And I know sometimes you just need like a place you can get away to. And to know that somebody's thinking about you and somebody care. I do. Check. I read his file, but I couldn't find his childhood. Grew up in that jungle where they rumble, bunch of wild hoods. If you never took the chance to talk to him, y'all should. Why? Because y'all could learn a lot from his life, like what it's like to hold on to nothing and fight for something.
I think we need to be honest about this reality that our boys are born into a world that often, again, not always, but often has an image of what they are destined to, right? And we live in a systemic racist environment that has plagued many of our communities, right? So we need to have an honest conversation about where our boys and our girls are coming from in order to be able to liberate them from that environment. We can't act like school and home are two different places. We have to act like going to school is an extension of my own identity and my own reality. And only when that happens can we then start to liberate and transform both school and home. So there shouldn't be this chasm that I'm experiencing when I leave my home and my community. Going to school should feel very similar, and I think that is what it takes for us to make sure that that our boys and our girls, but the kings that are with me in the Boys Institute, begin to reach the dreams that I have for them and I hope that they have for themselves.
So when I think about our boys at Stanton and what I hope and wish and dream for them, I really just want them to like be able to go out into the world and like literally do whatever they want to do. And literally that our job was to equip them with the skills so that when the opportunity comes for them to do whatever it is that they want to do, that they'll be able to do it and that they'll be happy. And that I feel like everybody is given a gift. Like we actually can't exist in the world without everyone's gifts. So I hope that like their gifts will I hope that they'll be able to share their gifts without all the things that could stop them from, you know, being able to live their lives.
We had students bring in pictures of their families and share like a little bit about themselves. And so many of our students, girls and boys, brought in pictures of their fathers who they hadn't seen in so long. And many of them were photos of them in prison. And I think just the absence of so many male figures in their lives, the absence of seeing what they can be when they grow up, that makes me feel like just giving them exposure to all that they can be, to all the people that they can meet through our program, all the connections they can meet in the community, just really addressing the issue head on. Really, I think that's why we need a Boys Institute at this moment.
So we learn to work them grams, master talking hand to hand, money inside his rubber band, just so we could come in and put money in his mother's hand. Copped a bag of hard work and then he went to work his plan. And I speak in a lot of hood analogies, but for my speech I shall make no apologies. And I don't care if the scholars don't acknowledge me, as long as my students come and tell me that they're proud of me. And they can find inspiration in the lines I spit, and they can tell that their lives are what inspired it. Then I guess I'll be the dean to recover their dreams and let them know that success ain't as far as it seems. And gotta like them, but it ain't for you to judge them. Until you took the time to love them, you can't tell me nothing, no. You gotta like them, but it ain't for you to judge them.
I don't spit dope no more, I'm pushing medicine. I don't spit dope no more, I'm pushing medicine.
I don't want it to scare you, right? But I need you to understand that your success, right, your greatness is a threat. Your success and your greatness is a threat to a, can I say this? To an oppressive force.
I'm happy to be in the Boys Institute because we're doing this for a reason. We're doing this documentary because we care about other blacks. We care about other people like other people lives matter. But we and the Boys Institute, we help people that don't think. We interview people. We and we help people out through their life.
For the trauma or that impact, yellow caution tape say get back, cause you ain't hero. Gotta know where you going before you speed. Broken dreams get shattered like windshields at collision scenes. And this is the scene for which a mother she tries to warn, but this is the scene that caused a mother to have to mourn. Her heart gets torn. I guess he never found his way home. Running these streets, bruh, he found a way to always stay gone. But paper chasing, it never seems to last long. It always ends.
I'm happy to be in the Boys Institute because there's all these boys out here that never get good attention. In the Boys Institute, they teach them stuff that they probably never learned before.
There's some type of level of awareness that we have to have, whether we're in the community, whether we're driving, whatever we're doing, right? You have to be aware of the skin color that you have and something that you have to carry with that.
Yeah, like we went to the White House. A lot of white people was taking pictures of us, and people was taking pictures of us and everything.
Because you guys are beautiful, right? Black is beautiful. Black lives do matter, but you do need to understand that being black in a community that might not always think that is important as well.
I hope that for almost all these young men, that they continue to show their resilience and perseverance that is, you can't measure on tests. So we train them all year for these tests, and at the same time we fail to realize so many achievements and capabilities they have to learn through life that many other children won't ever have to really grasp, especially at the young age that they do. So, and will they continue to show that perseverance and resilience? I hope that they make the best out of all these, opportunities that are given, and that they continue on this path, because you see them at this age and you see their greatness, you see their innocence, and I hope to continue to choose to hold on to that, because I do believe at the end of the day it is a choice. So they just continue to make the right decisions down this path.
The children are responsible for ending segregation. The children are responsible for beginning the process for African American men and women to receive equal rights.
Things like what job do you want to have?
I wanna have a lot of jobs, like make things, football player, and I want to be an artist. I want to be a football player so I can scratch my legs and be in sports. And I want to make things so I could be in some type of history, and so I could make things more powerful, and so I could get money from selling things. And I want to be an artist so I could design things and sell them.
They teach me how to be a young man because they said that other people don't get treated how I get treated.
How do you think you're getting treated right now?
I'm getting treated fairly.
So how do you think other people are being treated?
Unfairly.
How are they being treated unfairly?
They're being treated unfairly because they're getting killed for no reason.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
We have to see the greatness in them. We have to look at them through the lens and through the eyes of caring and love and compassion, even when they make mistakes, even when they upset us, and even when they frustrate us. But to see them as the true kings that they are, even when we don't feel it and when we don't see it yet.
Think about the word hope and the boys. I think about an image of myself older than I am now at their graduation ceremony, either high school or college, and just having them be proud of themselves, having their families be proud of them, and having me and the Stanton family be so proud of all that they've accomplished, and really just seeing their dreams through.
Do you know what you want to do?
Yes. Well, what I want to do is be like a be like this, like I want to be a president of this, like the state, and like and control the world, like I need like do like control gun control and stuff, and then make this whole community be together and be like fair world together, like they like family back together.
So you want to be like the modern day Obama, even better than Obama. That's a good dream to have.
So I remember being on the mall when we were leading our peaceful protest and doing interviews for our Hope documentary, and seeing 9-year-olds walk down the reflecting pool, the same pool that thousands stood next to as King delivered his I Have a Dream speech. And the words coming out of their mouth were knowledge is power and Black Lives Matter. And as they turned the corner of the reflecting pool, someone shouted at them, police lives matter, which we agree with, right? But our argument is that we live in a world where it's not that police lives don't matter. It's that we live in a world where oftentimes our boys, their lives are not treated equally, and that's something that has been taught and affirmed in the Boys Institute. This was said by an adult, right? So to see this adult interact with a 9-year-old child protesting for his rights, and to see the boys' response not out of anger, right, but to just get louder. Not to stop what they were doing, but to continue on, to move forward. To me, this is a demonstration of them growing, them believing that their voice matters, and that their life matters.